It's awful to see your golf ball go really low, almost daisy cut along the ground, and go really, really left as well. Here's at impact, you might feel like you're hitting it really nicely, but then you look up and your golf ball is trundling along the ground and going really left of your target. But that just doesn't happen once. It happens time and time again for a lot of you out there. So why on earth does your ball come out in the middle of the golf club but goes really low and really left? Before we start, don't forget, hit that link below to get on my website, to get on the waiting list for lessons with myself here at Whittleby Park Golf Club. Now, it's a massive, massive issue for a lot of people out there who feel like they're striking it well, but that ball is going really, really left of target. This goes for every golf club. The driver, it's really bad with the driver. The irons, really bad with the irons. Even your wedges, even your small little pitch shots that you tend to hit, still go left of target and still don't quite get up in the air as much as they should do. So why on earth would that be, despite the fact you're hitting it pretty sweetly? It's because of the closed club face. Now, before you all switch off and say, well, hang on, that was pretty obvious. It is obviously going to be a closed club face. Well, yes, it is, but it's not absolutely obvious as to why it's happening. And a lot of people look at the grip, and yes, don't get me wrong, it is a lot of the grip to blame. Let's start from the start. Let's assume you've got a relatively neutral grip. A neutral grip is when your left thumb is just going down a couple of degrees down the right side of your handle of your golf club just there. And then when we get to the top of your swing, what should happen, that should be a carbon copy. So in other words, your left thumb should be underneath supporting. When you get to the top of your swing, when you hit it left, you're more than likely this way. Your thumb is now finding its way to the side of the handle of that golf club. Uh-oh, look what's happened to the golf club face. It's gone uber closed. So the problem we've got there is we now then, knowing that golf is the game that it is, it's a rotational sport, we now rotate with a really closed club face. Where's that ball going to go? It's going to go very, very left. So despite the fact you've got that club, get that handle nice and neutral, that left thumb just going down slightly the right side of that handle by a couple of degrees to begin with, what you've done when you get to the top, you've absolutely done what I call a Dustin Johnson. You've cut that wrist, and as a result, your left thumb now finds its way to the side of the shaft. What I desperately want you to do, if you're prone to hitting that ball to the left-hand side, I want you to ensure your thumb at the top of your swing is underneath your handle. So it almost feels when you get to the top, you can hold your golf club with your little finger and your thumb. You can hold that club with your little finger and your thumb. You can hold that club in balance right there. And you'll notice, yes, some of you might say, that club face is open. Yes, it is a little bit. But if you've been prone to hitting that ball low left for as long as you might have, you're going to be pleased to see that club face really, really open. Be warned, this isn't for you who hits it out to the right-hand side. If your ball is prone to going right, please do not do this. Now you can switch off. But if you're prone to hitting it left, I want you to make sure that thumb is underneath the handle on the way back. Because if it is, my word, your ball will go a lot higher and a lot straighter, more so than it did before those horrible, horrible low left ones. Get that thumb underneath that handle.